We're going to check in with our sports team live in Las Vegas coming up. But first, we want to check in with our Mike Ruzzi and Philip Ward. They are road tripping to Vegas, for that big game coming up on Sunday. Word is they're around Columbus, Ohio at this hour. Guys, how's it going? You're a couple of hours in now.
Now, you're going to love this. He was tanning himself all the way here by just putting his face up against the windshield. That's what we're dealing with here.
Well, Mike, I had to. You know, I see you. You come in hot, tan. You're looking good, for goodness sake. I'm looking me. You know what do they say on the Zoom tan, Kara Coleman? Pale and pasty, tan and tasty. I'm like, well, wait a minute here. I got to get to Mike Ruzzi's standards, so I'm looking good. Tell you what, though, Mike, we are, 3 hours into the trip so far? How are we doing so far?
I thought it was like 8 hours in.
Is that
Sitting
how
next
long
to
it's
you,
been?
Yeah. Tell them about the sponsor, the new hat.
Well, yeah. We're powered along the trip by New Motors Subaru, New Motors Volkswagen. Kara Coleman, how does that look, huh? I got the new motors going on. I mean, Mike, they really hooked us up good.
You know, we have a great surprise along the way, but it won't take place until Kansas City because from here, from Columbus, we're going to go to Indianapolis, stay over there, then to Kansas City. I can give a little teaser on Kansas City.
Well, I'll tell you what. So here's what Mike Ruzzi did to me. If you haven't been watching, he tells me this. Well, you can only have one South Buffalo story for every single state. So I parlayed it a little bit. I said, okay, here's what we'll do. I'll give you a South Buffalo surprise coming up in Kansas City. I don't even know if I should say that much, Mike, but I think if we said it right there, that's a pretty good tease, huh?
Yeah, you gave a lot away there, but it's going to be a great surprise because it's a childhood friend, right?
That's right, exactly. Well, here's what we say in South Buffalo, Mike. Either you tell me the church that was the closest to where you grew up or the bar that you go to. So that, my buddy in Kansas City, he knows full well all about South Buffalo. He knows churches, he knows bars. Here's the big thing, though. He knows food. He knows food, he knows wings, he knows pizza, he knows everything there is to know. Here's the thing, though, Mike. So we're going to get to Kansas City. We got Indianapolis coming ahead, but then we get to Kansas City. If you're going to order wings, Mike Ruzzi, you're not going to order with ranch dressing, are you?
That's right.
Okay, because I was going to say, if Kara, if there's
I know
one
how
thing
you are anti-ranch.
Well, I have to be. I mean, ranch dressing, it's so nasty, isn't it? Come on now.
But let's talk about when we get to Kansas City, because you're on a mission. You have a problem with Chiefs fans.
Well, I don't know if it's so much Chiefs fans or the Chiefs organization as a whole. Because, Mike, here's the thing. We watch football. We know football pretty well. Diehard Steelers fan. I'm a diehard Bills fan. We watch it from when preseason begins to the regular season starting in September. And this is 3 out of the last 4 seasons now that my heart has been broken by the Kansas City Chiefs.
You're a little bitter.
I know. Well, like I said, my mom always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But when she was telling me that, I wasn't listening. So when I get to Kansas City, I'm going to tell them that, listen, guys, you guys have broken my heart. 3 out of the last 4 years? I think it is, right? It's not like it's ingrained in my head or anything like that.
But you beat them in 93.
Well, 93. Was I able to enjoy that? I was -2.
They're not all bad. I mean, you won that game.
Yeah, well,
you won the AFL title against them.
All right, well, okay, now you're throwing me some stuff that I like hearing. And
he didn't know who Fred Smirlis was. Well, are you a Bills fan?
Well,
you don't know Fred Smirlis.
For my time,
Big
Josh Allen. Josh Allen's best QB in the league. I mean, should be the MVP, and I don't even think it's close. But I tell you what, though, Mike, I appreciate the stats, though, and having you there with me, now we have some ammunition to tell those Chiefs fans that, listen, you might have it right now, but I already said the Bills are going to win it next year anyway. So.
You already made that promise to everyone. Before we throw it back, this is also about your pizza revenge tour. We're going to figure that out across
That's right. Well, here's what we need to do, Kara Coleman. We're going to find the best pizzerias across the entire country. I think that we do a little taste test. We have to, right?
All the way, yeah.
With blue cheese. We got to get back on the road, Mike.
Give the sponsor. Go ahead.
Beautiful. All right, again, powered by New Motors. They are hooking us up. We're going to get back on the road, Kara Coleman, on our road to Vegas. That's a nice hat, though, isn't it?
Drive the ring. All right, Kara, we'll talk to you later.
They look pretty happy now.
Keeping the sun out of my eyes, too. I'll tell you that, too.
We can't wait to follow this journey to Vegas. Can you imagine what it's like inside of that car? Thanks, guys. Get back.